Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with another graveyard deck, but this graveyard deck does not have freeze. For the first time in the fat minute, we are going to be running poison with graveyard. You have the splash damage of the baby dragon and the ice wizard coupled with NATO, and you have amazing defensive capabilities because you have ice wizard NATO with tombstone and prince to devour any type of golem or giant beatdown deck. So check out this deck for 12 win grand challenges or for the latter, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. We got a game against Ace Dragon. We're going to be saucing out a good luck here. I want to see what's up. I want to go kick off the game with the tombstone if he doesn't drop anything. Alright, he's going to go for Mega Minion. So Mega Minion tells me Golem deck. Probably Golem or some type of graveyard deck. I don't know though. Could also end up being a Balloon Freeze deck. We'll have to see. It's going to go log, but that's not going to kill. So, he's going to drop 5 elixir there. The Mega Minion plus the log. It's good for us. Unfortunately, the Princess will duke it out here. Didn't have a way of stopping or stifling our charge. So it did connect with his, which is fortunate for us. It's just going to go Minor. I don't really care too much about that. Minor, Prince, log. This is looking like the Electro Dragon Minor control deck, potentially. Yeah, there it is. Electro Dragon, there it is. Hey. So. This could also be like Lava Hound with Minor. One of those, most likely. Electro Dragon is going to be quite the nuisance since we do have Prince, and that's going to be one of our main ways of breaking through him. Prince and Graveyard are our 2 win conditions in this deck. He did, however, just use it. Just ended up using his Electro Dragon, one of his best ways of stopping the Prince's charge. So he's going to probably have to log this. I would assume he's going to log. I want to go Barbell right in front, so then his Prince charges on that and not on our Prince. Oh, you dropped a Giant. Okay, I wasn't expecting Giant with this deck at all. I want to have the Skeletons go towards the Prince. If I dropped it opposite lane, which I would love to do if he didn't have Prince, then I wouldn't have any way of stopping the Prince's charge. So I needed to do this. It was completely necessary. Can NATO everything back, so he gets less damage and he doesn't kill the Ice Wizard. Pretty important to do that as well. I'm going to go for Barbell right in front just to tank for the Baby D. Maybe we get some extra hits now. Hopefully. Oh, he's going to Fireball it. That's awesome. So he doesn't have Poison either. This is really good. It's a ton of damage, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Go Tombstone. He's going to go for a Giant, so I'm just going to go Prince here. If he goes in for a Prince in the back, I will end up going in for a Graveyard, because then the Graveyard will catch up with the Prince. The Prince will end up going on top of the Skeletons instead. He's not going to go Prince. He's going to end up going a whole bunch of other units that are going to be poisonable for us. Mega Minion, Electro Dragon. They don't fare super well against the poison. Do end up having to go in for a Tombstone here. I need to actually kill that Prince. Then I'm going to go Prince on defense. Prince on Prince action. Oh, he got a charge on us, but I don't think it's going to matter as long as I'm able to go in for a Graveyard and then a Bar Barrel to tank for the Graveyard. You want to go for your Graveyard before you go for the Bar Barrel, because the Bar Barrel will still be tanking for it then. We just need a couple more hits, guys. Did not happen. I need to play defense now. Fortunately, the Skeletons did put in work. Now I can Prince here. Keep that all alive. Then I go Baby Dragon. Our Prince does end up killing. He's going to Fireball everything. But I'm just going to NATO it all back. All I need to do is go in for one more Graveyard with the Bar Barrel, so I'm saving up for 7 elixir, then I do it. Graveyard before the Bar Barrel, and then I poison, and then I win the game. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It's a pleasure playing against you. Poison does 216, so I just needed a couple Skeleton hits, and I played defense until I was able to get that. Pleasure playing against you, man. He's a pretty good player. I just had to play defensive, and with a Prince deck and with Tombstone, you can pretty much beat any type of deck that has Golem or Giant Beatdown. There's no way they can ever break through you. Oh, we got a game against Lich Pedicool. Oh no, so this guy's a very good player. He is a top player. I'm going to be saucing out good luck. So playing against another pro is definitely going to be a tough ask. I'm going to go for Tombstone here. He's actually going to go in a spot that I can't NATO, unfortunately, so very well played on his end. I'm going to go for Barbell because I need to finish off that Minor before it gets too many hits. He's going to have Minor with Skeletons, so I actually want to go in for Graveyard. Oh, he uses his Poison too! This is what I'm talking about, guys. But what does he have with this? He's going to have Minor Poison with... Oh, this is looking like a Lava Minor deck if I had to guess. So in this situation, kind of want to go for a Baby Dragon here, and then I want to follow up with a Prince, because the Ice Wizard doesn't really give counter push potential. It's okay, but the Baby Dragon coupled with the Prince is much better. So that's what I'm going to go for here. Prince at the river. Let's go, boys. Let's make it happen. He's going to go for a tombstone, most likely. No, he's going to have his own prince. All right, prince on prince action, but he has skeletons as well. Looks like... Yeah, I can't really poison that. I have to use tombstone on defense. Yikes, man. So here's our tombstone. I can NATO this to King Tower, and he's not going to be able to do anything because his Barbarrel is pretty far out of cycle. Skeletons will end up killing the prince, hopefully, if I go in for an Ice Wizard. Is that going to get a hit? It might get a hit, guys. No, it barely doesn't. Activating King Tower is super clutch, I guess. I can go in for a Graveyard again. Since we do have the Ice Wizard tanking, that is a prime position for us. He's going to go for Barbarrel. And then he poisons. But the Ice Wizard still gets a hit, and I'm going to go Barbarrel on defense on his Barbarian. So his Barbarian dies and it doesn't get a hit off on us. Alright, man. So what do you have in store for us, Lich? He's a very good player, so I cannot take this game lightly. Focus up, man. So he could go for minor poisons. If he does that, it'd be super aggressive. It looks like he's wanting to go opposite lane, which is good for us, for sure. I'm going to end up going for a Baby Dragon here, just in case he decides to spam us opposite. Prince on top of his minor, as per usual. He's going to go Prince as well, so he's going Prince on Prince. I can just let that Baby Dragon do its thing. He's going to go Skeletons, which is really obnoxious. I'm going to let the Baby Dragon do its thing, as I said before. I'm going to go NATO everything. Then I want to go in for... I think I can go for a Prince here, so then his Prince doesn't get a charge. And then I have the Baby Dragon counter push, and he just uses Poison. So this is our... prime position, guys. We're going to go for a Graveyard here. He used Skeletons again, so that was very well played on his end, but he might have to go in for a Poison on defense. No, he's going to probably go for a Poison on offense now. I need that Skeleton. Alright, that Skeleton will stop the Prince, stifle its charge. Go for a Poison, so it looks like I have to go for a Barbarrel, and cycle back to our Prince. If I drop Baby Dragon, I wouldn't have had enough Elixir for the Prince there. He's playing this super well, by the way, guys. Go for another Graveyard. Prince should hopefully get a hit off on him. It does. Let's go. But he did draw back with a Barbarrel. Very well played from this man. He is such a good player, guys. Can't stress that enough. Alright, so do I need to play aggressive? I think I need to. I think I want to go cycle Barbarrel in front of the Baby Dragon, hopefully. We go Poison. I think that is one of our best case scenarios to kill the Ice Wizard. And you go Prince. Then I want to go for Tombstone, hopefully, to redirect the Prince on top of that instead of us. Here we go. I'm going to go Ice Wizard. As long as that Ice Wizard is directing the Barbarrel on that instead, we're fine. I'm going to go for a Graveyard again. He just poisons. I'm not going to play aggressive at all. I realize that if I play defensive, I will win this game. So I'm just going to go Baby Dragon again on him. When he poisons on defense, that is really bad for him. Then he can't make any offensive maneuvers. Go Barbarrel on top of both of them. Go Ice Wizard again. And he's going to Prince. Try to NATO everything together so I can get a juicy Baby Dragon down. And then a Tombstone. That Miner is getting a lot of damage off on us, but as soon as I get this Graveyard down, I think we got the game in the bag. Because the Baby Dragon dies, then it tanks on the other Baby Dragon. I just need a few hits, and then I can poison him out. Just coming down to the wire, guys. I'm going to Barbarrel here. Oh, no! Barely won! Okay, I thought I threw. That was so close, man. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. That was such a close game against one of the best players in the world. His profile? Yeah, I got you. I'll show you his profile real quick. Super solid player. Look at all those trophy finishes, man. He hardly ever doesn't place in global tournaments. Alright, we're going to go sauce out of good luck here. We're going to see what's up. This guy ends up going for bats. We're going to go for an Ice Wizard in the back. Ooh, he's going to end up going for a Hog. So I can definitely go NATO this to my King Tower. And we're going to do that early on. I want to go for Prince because obviously the bats will just get a ton of damage on my tower. And I can't let that happen. Prince sacked a lot of his HP for the greater good there, guys. He's going to have Poison as well. So that's going to be an interesting matchup for us. He's going to have Bats and Single Elixir. And then he's going to have Poison and Double Elixir to combat our Graveyard. Huh. Alright, man. So you shouldn't have Bats back in cycle, so I actually want to go in for a Barbarrel plus Graveyard here. Gonna have Goblins, though. Bats and Goblins in the same deck. Yikes, that was a lot of Elixir that he just spent there. Can I defend this, though? That's going to be the tough ask here. To go in for a Tombstone, Ice Wizard. NATO everything. And then I think we're okay. That defense is not easy to do, though. It's a little bit scary. I think I overcommitted in single elixir to have that happen, but I didn't expect the goblins plus bats. It's a very old school deck that this guy is running. Mega Knight, when it gets value in single elixir, it can counter push and just ruin your entire day, man. Go for Baby Dragon here. He's most likely going to wait for the Ice Golem to walk up and then drop bats on us, so that could be bad. He's got Inferno Dragon as well. Wow, man. So I'm going to go save the Prince for the Mega Knight, so I don't want to drop it at all. Just going to relax here. I'm going to go for Tombstone, and it looks like I probably have to go for an Ice Wizard in the back. So here we go. I'm going to go Ice Wizard. He's going to go Poison, which is not that big of an issue if I just go in for NATO. Could actually pull opposite lane with the Prince here, but I guess our best case scenario is just dropping a Baby Dragon since he just dropped bats. He will kill the Baby Dragon for that +2 trade with the bats for us, but, you know, did cycle a little bit weirdly against us. I'm going to go for another Prince. I'm going to go in for a Barb Barrel, and then I want to go for a Tombstone. He might poison this. Yeah, so he's playing really aggressive, and now it's double elixir, so I can easily sauce out graveyards here. I guess he's expecting me to go left-hand lane. He's going to go Mega Knight right on top of this, probably. Oh, he goes in for bats? Yep. Okay, so the bats die of poison. Mega Knight drops back to the skeletons, but you don't have anything that's, like, not poisonable to drop on that. So that's good for us. Can I Ice Wizard in the back just to cycle, because I want to drop my Mega, or I want to drop my Prince there. So then everything gets drawn. I go for a poison, but I can just NATO everything into the Ice Wizard and Prince. So the Tombstone combination with Ice Wizard is just so strong in NATO. I don't think very many units can break through it at all. I could poison, but there's really not a point. I don't want to overcommit. So I think our best case scenario yet again is just Prince with the Baby Dragon. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Tombstone here. And I'm actually going to go for a Barb Barrel instead. I'm going to eat a little bit of damage. I don't even think the Hog gets a hit. Nah, it does. Okay, so it did eat some damage. I was right in the first time. But he did overcommit, and then I go for a Graveyard. And there's nothing he can do in this situation. The Skeletons will completely envelop his tower and take it. Your tower is enveloped by the Skellies. What are you going to do? It is just a party on your tower. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, Patrick. We're going to go sauce out a Tombstone to kick things off when he's dropping good luck. And he's going to go for a Wizard. Harry Potter. He is truly out here with the Harry Potter, so I'm just going to poison that. Make sure the Harry Potter is eradicated. No more Harry Potters. It is not your movie anymore, sir. Get out of here. And he's going for a Valkyrie. So we'll see what he's got in store for us. Okay, so that Wizard did not die. I actually need to go sauce out a Barb Barrel. But that Tombstone is the most optimal placement against any type of Hog Rider play. I could have went in for a NATO to activate King Tower, but I didn't. And I guess that would have been a better play. I didn't realize that the Hog Rider was going to get so many hits on my tower, guys. He's going to have Inferno Tower, which will be very hard for me to break through. And since he dropped it early, it's going to stay alive. And I can't Prince into him. I'm going to go Cycle and Ice Wizard because it's a little bit slower. If I Prince in the back, it would just die to the Inferno Tower. He would drop like a squishy unit in front, and I wouldn't get anything accomplished. Go for a Tombstone here, see if we can bait out a Poison or something, hopefully. I'd love to see a Poison. It's just going to Lumberjack, so I actually have to Prince this. I don't want that Tombstone to die. Easy Poison value, we'll take it. Want to kill that Inferno Tower and also do some damage to the minions. If I drop the Baby Dragon, the Inferno Tower would still be living. It would be a sad moment for us. I'm going to go Baby Dragon, and notice how that Tombstone, it pulls everything at the last second. You guys are thinking that that Valkyrie is going towards my tower, but it doesn't. Alright, so this guy's going to end up going for a Harry Potter, and then he's going to follow up with a Hog Rider soon, so I want to go for a Barb Barrel and then NATO the Hog to take my King Tower if he doesn't... Is he not dropping the Hog? Okay, yeah, that was pretty obvious Hog. Obvious Hog is obvious, guys. I'm going to end up going in for a NATO right on top of the tower and activate that up. So my misplay early on was a little bit annoying. I shouldn't have done that, but, you know, we're going to bounce back, guys. That's how we play. Make misplays, but we point them out to make sure that you guys know that that was not the right play, and there was better things in life to do than that. I'm going to go in for a Graveyard. I could go for a Poison if I want to, but don't want to overcommit until he drops units. Still not going to go in for a Poison. It's not worth it. I could get chipped, but I'd rather go for Baby Dragon than get Counter Push. Going for the Tombstone in the most optimal position. Going to go in for an Ice Wizard. Can NATO everything back so he doesn't kill my Tombstone immediately. He still wants to go towards that Tombstone. It is the best placement, guys. Undisputed. I'm going to go in for another Graveyard. And I think we got this game in the bag if I go in for Poison. So it's just really important to just play passively until you can go in for the aggression. And as you guys saw, we get rewarded because we waited. We were patient. Patience is a virtue, guys. Prince is pummeling through, and we should collect the W. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It's just really important to do that optimal tombstone placement against any type of golem, hog rider, or giant deck. It's really, really important, especially against hog rider. That's the best placement. Just gives us optimal amount of time. GG, well played, and peace out.